Okay, after number 15 on page 86, let's start doing the even. So let's look at number 34. Okay. Shh. I am guessing that we forgot how to do 34. Does anybody think? Okay, Jasmine. Does anybody think they might remember 34? Britain?
Yeah. Why don't you put, since it's x, y, you put 5 equals in absolute value too. Huh?
No.
Just like,
Okay, we're not solving an equation. We're supposed to write. Do you guys remember what the graph of y equals absolute value of x looked like?
That, no, not that.
Anybody remember what this graph looks like?
No.
Have we forgotten?
Yes.
Okay, it looked like a V shape. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
It's chapter 4, probably a month or two ago. When you do absolute value of x, you get a V shape. So they're saying, what do we need to do to the equation to move the graph left 2 and up 5? Sam?
Oh, we're using the positives and negatives? You would add 5 and minus 2 somewhere.
That's part of it. Where we left off yesterday, you're supposed to do page 86. We're on 86, number 34. Okay, here, let me give you a hint. Here's how it works.
I remember.
If you do something like this, this would be right 2, up 3. This would move the graph right 2, up 3. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
So this would move the graph
Oh, I remember it now.
left 1, down 4.
Okay, now. Okay.
That's how.
So you add 2 and add 5. Except
No,
it's
Right.
2.
Yeah, number 34 would be y equals absolute.
X plus 2.
Love to finish a sentence.
Yes, it'd be plus 2 and plus 5. So it's y equals absolute x
Plus 2.
plus 2 to make it go left 2 and plus 5 to make it go up 5.
It's not that
Well, you guys did forget it, so
hard. Now that we know
It's-
it, it's not.
kind of hard. Did I tell you guys you could use page notes on the test?
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, this would be a good example to write notes for because,
Do we write them now?
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Is there like any formulas that you could write to explain this? Or something?
Well, I just give myself an example and write left 2, up 5, or something like that. Maybe.
Okay.
I wrote it left plus right equals my answer.
What if we just use this on the test?
No, you gotta write your own page of notes. And it's one page front back. Max.
That's quite a bit though.
You can fit quite a bit, yes. But
Yeah,
you're
this
not.
is English. I copied several pages.
Okay, number 18. 3 less than 6 times the number.
Do what?
Who wants to try this one? Somebody hasn't done one yet.
Oh wait.
Emily.
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 Oh wow. Would it be like,
See an enemy.
okay. Would it be like 6n minus 3
Yep.
equals?
Okay,
I gotta read it.
here's the. It's an inequality.
Oh,
Is at least 15.
greater, less than.
Now, if you guys were at least 15, what does that mean?
Greater than or
You're equal to or greater than 15. So greater than or equal to 15. Oh, wait. 15, it's not 15, it's 15 less than.
yeah, 4n.
4 times.
Yes. Minus 4.
Yeah. Well, they had 2 less thans on the same problem. How do we solve it when we have n's on both sides?
You get rid of one of them.
So how do I do that?
Minus 4n.
Minus 4n.
Yeah.
Minus 4n.
Which is then 2n minus 3 equals 15.
It's greater than
Negative 15.
Okay, then it's kind of normal from there, right? Add 3, divide by 2. So, I want us to finish this in the first half of class, and then Yeah, we're not that far away.
Or do I mean like odds and evens?
No. We're just doing the evens right now. And then, the second half of class, I'm gonna let you guys work on your page of notes. And I'm gonna give you some hints on some good things that might go on there. You know, like y equals mx plus b, that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna tell you everything, you guys kinda gotta figure it out on your own. I mean, looking at this can help you, like what do I need to remember from this?
When's the finals are here?
Tuesday, all math finals are on Tuesday. Oh, and you guys are going to be taking it in the middle school.
Yeah.
With the other
Even,
classes.
even the ninth graders
Right.
in Mrs. White's
So we're all
room,
gonna be there?
8 o'clock on Tuesday,
So
Miss
8,
White?
7, like,
8:15 on Tuesday. What?
so 6, 7, wait,
No, 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 no.
Not all at the same time.
All Algebra 1
Oh,
is taking it together. At 8:15 on-
I'm just
Oh,
following,
nice.
I'm following my classmates.
Wait, how?
I
Okay.
can't make heads or tails.
You're going down to the old master room, the middle school.
So,
I
old.
can't make heads or tails of the schedule, so.
Okay,
Learn at 8 o'clock in the morning, go to the middle school, and we're gonna do our math finals.
I'm just saying I'm following something
Yeah.
for the.
Will, on Monday, you're gonna take the Bible final in Mrs. Plummer's room at 10:15 or whatever it is.
There?
Anyway,
I have,
freshman,
I have the schedule, I just can't.
Okay.
understand.
yeah, you can follow.
They don't tell me what time.
Okay, number 22. Okay, all you have to do on these is solve separately. Solve separately, that's all you have to do. So on 22, just divide by 3, and that's basically you're done. X is less than 3, and X is greater than 5.
Tests.
That makes no sense.
Nope, not all of them.
Okay. Yeah, some of these problems, I made you guys graph these. Whoa. When I made you graph these, do you guys remember what the word and meant? I made you do these floaty lines up here. Okay, what does and mean though? It's gotta be true for both of them. So what's true for both of them? Nothing. So this is actually like a no solution. It's a no solution. 24, what does that little symbol in the middle mean?
And.
It means and. Means and.
Are you gonna make us graph on?
Yeah, there are a couple questions that you have to graph, so we probably should graph these also. All these problems are and on this page. 24, that symbol in the middle means and. Do you guys remember what that was called? A conjunction. I believe that word is on the test also.
And the other one was like the opposite one. Was
Disjunction was an or statement.
and it was like a
It was
V
or, it was a V, it was called a disjunction,
I put disjunction.
and or means if either of them are true, it's gonna be part of the answer, where either of them are true. So on 24, how would we solve that?
First you subtract 9.
Subtract 9, divide by 4.
Negative 3 over 4.
Negative 3, girls. Okay, x is not equal to, do you guys remember how to graph that?
No.
Probably not.
Did you put a line through it? Oh, you should open circle on that.
I'm doing 24. Yeah, you put an open circle at negative 3/4, arrows going in both directions. Remember when you divide by a negative, what happens?
Sign switches.
Sign switches.
Like, but it won't switch if you divide. Like, it's negative 10 divided by 5. Like 10's on top, negatives on bottom. Or negative, like it won't switch if it was.
If you divide by a positive, it doesn't matter if the number is negative or not. It won't switch. If you divide by a negative, then it switches. So not equal to negative 3/4 looks like this. This is not my answer, this is the floaty line above to help me find the answer, which is gonna go on the graph, on the line, on the number line. X is greater than -2, I didn't realize that was a negative. Is gonna be up here. Okay, this was an and statement, so it's only gonna work where both of them are at.
So, anyways, going down.
Oh gosh, that's a weird one. Yeah, it is an and statement. Well, they're both here. And they're both here. I don't think we did one this hard, that's why I was kind of surprised. Don't worry, I won't put this one on the test.
Thank you.
Okay, and is where they're both at. They're both right here in this little gap right here, and they're both, everything past this circle is where they're both at. So it looks, that's weird. I don't
What is that? What is that? Oral?
know why they snuck that one in there.
Is that oral number?
No, there's nothing, they don't have that, they don't have that, they don't have anything to the left.
So what's the answer?
That. Right,
Next page.
34.
Yes, it does.
Let's do 34, 35, and 36 on the next page.
Just 34 and 36.
Okay, we need 1 equals, 1 less than, 1 greater than. Okay, again, this was a fairly challenging one, so these would be good for the notes. You could use them as like examples, or you could just write whatever you want to. If you have absolute value equals 91, what does that mean? That means 7z might actually equal 91, or 7z might actually equal -91. So you're going to get 2 answers for all these. Divide by 7, what's that come out to? 1, 2, 13. Or divide by 7, that would be -13.
Oh, that's easy.
So you set it up equal to this number, or it's equal
So
to
the
its,
answer is equals 13 or z equals -3.
yeah, 13 or -13. You guys might remember some of these problems we wrote as plus or minus 13. Oh,
Happy,
thank
happy
you.
Christmas.
Thank you. You're gonna sing a song for me?
That's all.
Oh,
That's the whole thing.
wow. A little bit
Just
disappointed.
singing.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Look at
We
the
wish you a Merry Christmas.
This is loaded with hundreds, I'm sure.
100%.
Hundreds.
Santa, how'd you know?
No, I needed that.
That's how you drive that. What,
Open it.
what kind of car you drive?
Spread it all over the table.
Yeah, move the money out the
What
table.
kind of car do you
and go buy
drive?
some
Make it
Christmas.
rain.
Will you show
What
us?
kind of car do you
I
drive?
don't know what it is, no.
Open it up.
Okay, 35.
What? 36?
No, I need 35. We need to do a greater than and we need to do a less than. One of each.
So we're not doing 36 then?
No. Oh, we are doing 36 too. Okay, if you have an absolute value greater than, oh shoot, this is a weird one.
Are we doing 36?
Dang it. No, I'm doing 35.
Thought we were doing even.
Not now. Okay, I'm going to change this
Why?
because it's a messed up one. It should be a positive too.
But it says.
I know what it says.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
the end.
Okay, if you have absolute value greater than, then n plus 6 could be greater than or equal to 2, just like it says, or n plus 6 could be less than or equal to -2.
Why is it?
Okay, I edited the problem a little bit because that used to say -2 up there.
Why is it? Why does the sign switch?
It just works that way with absolute value.
Okay.
That's weird.
No, you solve for n. So you have to subtract 6 on both of these, basically. Subtract 6. So n is greater than or equal to -4, or n is less than or equal to -8. This is definitely a problem that people miss. Absolute value problems. A loud swallow is what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, last one, 36. Last one in this section.
Can I do this one?
Do you remember how it worked?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how'd it work?
So we do 9, I'm probably wrong, but I have 9W minus 7 is less than or equal to 25, and then on the other side it's less than or equal to -25.
Okay. Yeah, you put 9W minus 7 between 25 and -25. That's how absolute value less than works.
Okay.
That's dookie.
And you still gotta get W by itself. Shh, girls. You still gotta get W by itself in the middle, so what should I do? Plus 7, plus 7, plus 7. That's -18. 9W, 32. Divide by 9. Getting W by itself, divide by 9. Divide by 9.
This is a really weird one.
Okay.
How do you tell the difference between whether you put like the W in the middle and
If
there's
it's a less than or greater than. This is an absolute value less than problem.
You want the,
But on the last one we did the or.
It was a greater than problem.
So if it's less than, you do the middle one.
Yes.
Okay.
-18 divided by 9 is -2.
Is the one on the far right positive?
Okay. What do we do with 32 divided by 9?
leave it.
Leave it. It doesn't divide, it doesn't reduce. So you can just leave it like that.
I'm gonna fail. I see it coming in my path.
Not all of them are this hard.
It's not hard, I just like,
Don't like it.
no, I just.
Okay, like I said, you can put that on your notes to give yourself a reminder. Okay, chapter 5 was much easier, because look at number 9. This is actually chapter 5 on number 9. What is the domain? Let's see if it,
Is it X?
Range is
Bro,
Y.
you didn't even give me a chance to look at
Eight.
it.
The domain is X, the range is
domain is the X values, range is the Y values.
So it's 8.
Is number 1 what's the domain? Or number 9 what's the domain?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, what's the range?
8, 7, 10,
15.
Don't
Okay.
stop.
Let's see if we remember this part. Is it a function?
Yes.
How did you know that?
There's
There's
not a
no
repeating
difference.
X value. There's not a repeating X value.
All the X values are different. Yeah.
What was
Okay.
the other one we used now? It was another definition. Whether it's a function or what? There was another one.
Relation?
Yeah, what's the relation?
It's
Give it to
a
me.
set of ordered pairs.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
why it's
fuck.
the unfunctional.
Oh.
Right. Okay, on this last page, let's see, should we do odds or evens? Probably should do evens on this one. Let's do evens.
Were we supposed to do everything?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, I did.
number 2, all you have to do is plug the numbers in. So on number 2, you do 1/5 times -10.
Can we do this by ourselves?
1/5 times -8. So you should have 5 answers for 2, 5 answers for 4. Listen, on number 4, when you go to do -2 squared, if you want to get it right, you need to put parentheses around the negative, because that should come out positive 4. If you don't put parentheses, it will be wrong.
Yes, sir.
Number 6 and 8 are the same thing, except for you have to graph each point. So So for example, on number 6, when I would plug in -4, it would look like this. If I multiply that together, I'm going to get +6. So when x is -4, y is 6. So you're supposed to graph the dot at -4, 6. That's one of the dots. If you do it right, it should make a line.
In which direction?
Well, actually, since we've done chapter 6, we should know which direction. If you have -3 over 2x, that's the slope, remember? It
Right.
should be going down. Anyway, you plug those x's in, that's all the point. Why don't you guys finish that up in the next 5 minutes, then I'll tell you some. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8 in the next 5 minutes. Yes.
Yeah. Why did you put my name?
And then I'll tell you some things that should be on the test.